We are back. How have you been, man? How have you been?
Man, I've been here reacting to Plan B.
Oh, please. Please, not Plan B coronavirus.
Uh,
Uh, what's it? The Omicron Persei version? The Omarian version?
Mario.
I've heard so many different renditions of the name. Yeah, we're back. No lockdown. I'm not going to speak lockdown into existence, so
Nope,
that's
we are
good, but
not. But yeah,
yeah,
working
it's
from
it's
home.
making a comeback.
Yeah,
I don't mind working from home personally.
I don't mind it too much, but I don't like the choice being taken away from me. This is what I kept telling people. They kept asking me, do I prefer working from home or do I want to go back to the office? It's not the same thing because we're working under a lockdown from home. It's different from work from home. If everyone's open outside, then it's easier.
That's true, man. That's true. But me personally, even before the pandemic, I was a big advocate of, the whole working from home thing. I remember how it felt to even ask to work from home before the pandemic. You felt like you were committing a crime. Oh, and you needed to make it. You needed to make some next excuse if you want to work from home. Oh, someone's coming to fix the boiler, or this and that. I need to be at home. You couldn't just work from home because you could. There
Hmm.
always had to be a reason, and I do not miss that about the pre-pandemic world. I miss a lot of things about the pre-pandemic world, but that is not one of them.
So I saw this article on LinkedIn. It's this bank. They're doing 4-day weeks now.
Yep, I've seen that become a bit more mainstream. So I think I've heard of the bank you're talking about. I don't remember the name, but I've also heard in Dubai, well, the United Arab Emirates, it's somewhat being normalized now. In quite a few places, this 4-day working week thing.
It's cheaper.
So
It's cheaper
it's
for everyone,
it's
man.
coming along. It's more efficient because let's face it, are you really working? Yeah, I guess it does depend on your line of work, what industry you're in. But
Mm-mm.
a lot of the jobs this working from home stuff is aimed at, you're not working full tilt 5 days a week. You're
No,
just not. It's just
nah.
how it is. So squeeze it all into 4 days, more efficient, you get the work done,
Yep.
and work life balance and all that. I'm telling you, these companies which introduce 4-day working weeks are going to be the ones winning.
For real,
Start off
man.
early, buy the dip, buy the employment dip.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
go.
Telling you, man, that's the future. Hold on one
Indeed.
second. Just gonna get my water.
Cool, cool, cool.
Dehydrated than a motherfucker.
And then get
My
thirsty in
throat's
here.
dry. I can't talk.
I can't talk. Parlor.
Pollen.
Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker. I can't see where.
That video was amazing.
That you know, so that news reporter that goes. I don't like the title too much, but the title goes that news reporter that goes ghetto,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's one of the. I think it still remains to this day my single favorite YouTube clip ever.
Yeah, I know it is. I remember the summer you just kept dropping that, and we
Listen,
just kept doing it back and forth.
I first saw that in 2009, and I can
Yeah.
watch it today and laugh as hard as I did when I first watched it.
They
My
even parodied
goodness.
it in the Cleveland show.
Yes, with Rollo.
It was Rollo.
Oh my days. Nah. Till this day, it's the way he switches it up.
No,
Man,
hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's it called? News reporter.
news reporter goes ghetto. What happened that day in Augusta High School that led to Chris was there? The fuck is that?
I don't even need to get it. You just
Shit!
did it.
The fuck is that? Shit!
Unprofessional.
I'm bad in this
Unprofessional.
country ass fucked up town.
We've all felt that way, though. We've all
Shit
felt
flying
that
in
way.
my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Hey, let's get the fuck out of this
This
country,
country,
motherfucker. I
just
can't see
done.
where. The way he fixes up for the next take after.
Like, let's go again, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's do this shit again, man. I'm tired. What really happened on that Thursday? The code switching, man. One of
Nah,
the
for
early
real.
Black folk, we be code switching bare.
Nah,
So
for real.
we just got caught in 4K on that occasion. That's all it is.
Nah.
But speaking of reporters, it's a nice segue into, I guess, one of the first topics we're going to talk about. It's unfortunate for, well, I guess I say unfortunate, but I'll get to what I think is somewhat fortunate in what happened with Denzel Washington and Damson Idris this week. So,
Oh
did you see that?
yeah,
Did you see that?
yeah. He didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, there was the reporter interviewing Denzel Washington at, I think, a movie premiere. I didn't catch the film.
Mm.
And, a lot of us are, especially in the UK, we are very much aware of up and coming. I see up and coming. He's doing bits already, but
He's
I
been
guess
doing
up and
this.
coming, yeah.
He's in Snowfall. Been watching that
Snowfall,
recently.
yeah. He's really good in it. He's been good in it from the
I,
off.
I, I can see his mannerisms, and they are very Denzel Washington esque in this TV
Exactly.
show. Like
Exactly.
the way he talks is just like calm. He doesn't like change his voice. He just
Mm,
talks to you, tells you how it is, and then
that's it.
he does it to you, approaches to you like slight segue. Like Snowfall, it gives me kind of similar vibes to Breaking Bad. How you see a character go from
Mm.
where he begins and to where he's gonna go,
It
like
just
in
gets deep into the
deeper and
drug
deeper.
underworld,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's probably never intended to. That was the thing. Yeah,
That's what I
man,
like about the show so far. But yeah,
for real.
didn't
We're of
you?
course talking about Damson Idris, one of
Mhm.
the what seems to be quite a few up and coming Black British actors who are just been taking America by storm.
Bro, bro, I was talking to my friend from the US. She's here for her graduation. Congratulations, Daisha, on your graduation. Um,
Congratulations.
yes. Um, basically, we're talking just a group of us, and they were saying they're basically taking Idris from us.
But they've taken it. Idris is a funny one because he's sort of one of the forefathers of the whole UK Black British actors going to America and doing his thing. But after watching the harder they fall,
Yo,
that accent, I'm like, damn man, you've been doing this for years. I know he had to do a kind of Southern American accent, which is a bit tougher.
hmm,
But come on, man, you've been in
I
the
know.
wire.
I still need to watch The Wire properly, man.
Oh, same here for real. But yeah, the incident we're referring to, yeah, Denzel Washington, he's getting quite old, man. I was watching that interview, I was like, oh man, when you see your heroes starting to properly age, there's something. I don't want to get sad about it, but yeah, it's
No, it
just you
just
take notice, man. You take
yeah, yeah.
notice
It reminds you of your mortality, man.
for real, man, for real. But he was interviewed and he was asked about Damson Idris, because there's been a lot of hype, especially after Damson Idris posted a clip of himself
Hmm.
doing a sort of Denzel Washington impression very recently, I think 2 weeks ago or so. And they asked Denzel Washington about it, assuming Denzel Washington would know who Damson Idris was. And it's just, when it's like a slow car crash just happening.
Yeah,
Because the reporter first mentioned his name and Denzel was like, who? But she kept going. It's like she didn't acknowledge the who. And then she finished what she had to say, saying, oh, have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Damson Idris? It's like, who's that? And I was like,
oh,
oh. And he even asked one
oh,
of the assistants there, he's like, do you know who he is? Nope. I was like,
oh. Why are you bringing
oh,
him back up,
dang.
man? He's already dead.
Honestly. And yeah, I blame the reporter fully, by the way.
Oh
I
yeah,
blame the reporter fully. She had to, I guess it's a lesson for her, but you just got to read the room
just
and
take the cues. If he
yeah,
doesn't
man.
know, just let it
Just
go.
let it go. You don't
You're not
go,
gonna educate him on the red carpet in front of everyone. He's got stuff to
literally.
do.
I'll tell you what though. So I've seen Damson Idris' response to it, and he's such a good sport. He literally just changed his Twitter name to Dancing Idris, which is
Ah,
what Denzel actually pronounced his name as. He's a dancing address, dancing address. And Dancing Idris said, "From now on, you must refer to me as dancing address. I'm not going to answer to anything else."
nah. Okay,
I was
that's a
like, you
positive
know what?
spin.
Fair enough. And the reason I said so at the start of this story, I was saying, it's a bit of misfortune, but it could turn into a bit of fortune because
Yeah,
You haven't heard of Damson? Well, this might just accelerate your path to meeting him.
that's what I'm saying,
That's
man.
that's sometimes these moments, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, that kind of thing. So yeah,
What's that
man,
old saying as well? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Like if he
exactly.
doesn't know about you, he gonna know about you now because
Yeah,
he's put you on the
this
spot, bro.
exactly. This will actually accelerate a meeting between them for sure. I'm so sure their paths are gonna cross because Damson just goes from strength to strength.
Mm.
I can see him taking Hollywood by storm, whether it's the big screen or even the small screen by storm. So they will definitely cross paths. So yeah, man, that's I just found it that reporter, man, just a lack of experience, but it's a lesson for
Honestly,
everyone. It's a lesson for everyone, man.
yeah, man.
Right? Do you know what happened today in the
Uh
movie world?
oh, in the movie world, I was gonna get way. That was such a
Oh
broad
man,
like spectrum.
you think I was asking about your day?
Yeah, I thought you were asking me what did I have for breakfast. Even had breakfast. No, okay, I don't know what happened in the movie world.
I mean, we can talk about your day if you want, but
No,
maybe
no,
maybe
no,
after, maybe
no.
after.
Okay, okay, after fine. Thank you.
But today we had the Golden Globe nominations.
Oh, okay. I know nothing.
You know nothing. I don't know much either, but I saw they had dropped. So literally, as you listen to us, we're literally gonna have like live reactions to them. So
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's
let's
good.
do it. But yeah, Golden Globe Awards nominations 2022 dropped today, and a few familiar names in terms of the movies and the actresses and
Hold
actors
up. I
nominated.
got a side tangent, little side tangent. Which one do you more look forward to, the Oscars or the Golden Globes?
Um, I'd say the Oscars for sure. I don't stay.
Mm.
We don't stay up for the Golden Globes or anything
No,
like
no,
that.
we got the news, but I
The
always
Oscars, the Oscars are just. It's just what it is, man. it's just. It's like in. I know you don't follow football much, but football has a few different award ceremonies. The Oscars of the football world is the Ballon d'Or, which is literally the number one award that all the players want. You get
okay,
all different side awards, but the Ballon d'Or is the one. So, yeah, of the movie world, it's the Oscars for sure.
okay,
But I do like all the award ceremonies. I just love seeing films and TV shows celebrated and just seeing actors and all the crew who involved in the production and everything just get celebrated and rewarded for the hard work. All those names you see on the credits after the films, they get celebrated. So it's good to see, man. But yeah, I've seen a few familiar names, nominations for best film in a musical or comedy. West Side Story. I've heard so many good things about. I've heard it's possibly one of the best films of the year. Might be the
okay.
best film of the year.
West Side
And
Story.
West Side Story, new film directed by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, okay.
See, Licorice Pizza I mentioned on the last episode.
Yeah,
It's
what's
been
that
getting a
about?
lot of buzz. It's like a young romance, like
Coming of
comedy
age.
rom com coming of age kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
With
Anyone in it?
notable name Bradley Cooper. He's in it.
Bradley Cooper. Okay, and the rest are
Yeah,
like
man.
I'm assuming new faces.
Yeah, for to me anyway. To me anyway. So yeah, there's so many different categories, but I'm just gonna go through like the notable ones. Like best animated film, for example. I've seen the Encanto, the new film from
Oh, I've seen posters for that, but I've seen
yeah.
a trailer, but I've not actually seen it yet.
Yeah, it's out in cinemas right now. It's meant to be really good. You've also got Luca in there, which I really liked. I watched Luca and I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm far behind
Um,
on that on Disney films. I haven't watched a few actually. Luke is one of them I need to see.
oh, believe I'm looking through this list now. I'm like, there's so much homework to do.
Oh man.
I'm seeing King Richard is making a few appearances here. We've seen that.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. House of
What's
Gucci for Lady Gaga. So she's up for a nomination for Best Actress.
okay? Okay.
Best Actress in a Drama, that is. Best Actor in a Drama. Oh, Marsha Ali. Let's see.
Wait. What about Mahasha? What about Blade?
Oh, Blade, yeah, he call him Blade now. So
He's
he's up
Blade.
for Best Actor in a film drama for Swan Song.
Swan Song. I've not heard of that one. Have
Neither
you?
exactly. I'm telling you, I haven't heard of it either. So much homework to do. Denzel, who we were just discussing, he's up for Best Actor in The Tragedy of Macbeth, which I've heard great things about. Will Smith, as expected, is up for King Richard.
Ooh, okay.
Javier Bardem, Silva from Skyfall, he's up for another good film I've been hearing things about, Being the Ricardos. I'm literally just listing off all these films that we haven't even heard of. We gotta see for sure.
Isn't Javier Bardem Captain Salazar?
Captain Valava, yes. Oh yeah, Captain Salazar and Pirates 5. Yeah, yeah. There's so many names here, but I tell you what, the thing I love best about the nominations is, first of all, there's so many films and TV shows to watch,
Mm-hmm.
and our time as we grow up, our time's precious, man. So if we're gonna go into something again, it's always best to watch and judge things for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna go into
100%.
yeah, if you're gonna go into something, you at least like to know that the general consensus that it is at least worth your time. It's been nominated. It's got a vouch from accredited people and the fans alike and whatnot.
Or not
So
even that. Even if you just like the vibe of the trailer, even
yeah,
and you're just curious, and you're like, you know what, maybe this is worth my time. It
mm.
seems interesting enough. You go in.
and the nominations kind of confirms that yeah, this film is half decent at the very least. So it is worth your time. So that's what I like about award season. So literally looking through all of these films and these performances, I'm looking forward to. It kind of narrows it down for me.
Mm,
Like I'm not saying I'm only ever going to watch films nominated on these lists, but when it comes to time and you gotta be efficient with it, this helps a lot. So that's what I love most about award seasons, whether it's Oscars or Golden Globes or BAFTAs, whatever. I love it.
mm.
But yeah, man, I'm sure. To be honest, we can do like a proper in-depth look at the nominations on next episode because this literally just dropped. So, oh yeah, Squid Game. Squid Game is best TV series drama. Got a nomination there.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I
Oh, for
thought,
sure.
I
How
wouldn't. I'd
could
be
it
weird
not?
if it. Yeah, exactly. That's a freaking phenomenon, man. You many times I saw like people on train stations doing that card game.
Hmm. Wait, you seen that?
Oh yeah, I saw that live in
Oh my
person.
goodness! You seen people slapping each other?
Yeah, I think it might have been for TikTok, but I wasn't gonna take that chance, man. I'm heavy black
Ah,
in this sense. I don't get involved. I'm out. As soon as I see something, I'm out. I'm not
hell
involved.
no!
Why are you investigating stuff for? Why are you investigating stuff for? No.
My goodness. I'm seeing a few more familiar ones when it comes to TV actually. Best actress in a limited TV series. Elizabeth Olsen, okay, for One Division. Nice.
Okay,
I agree
okay.
with that. She was great.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
We also have I don't know if you watched this, I've watched this. It's Maid on
You
Netflix.
told me to watch this, yeah.
Yeah, Margaret Qualley, who definitely deserves a nomination for that. It's a really good show.
Okay, okay. Ah,
Paul Bettany, Vision himself, he got a nomination for Best Actor in a
hmm.
limited series or TV movie.
Okay.
I'm
Interesting,
literally
interesting.
flicking through the list, and ones that I know we've both seen or one of us have seen.
Have you seen
Just
Lupin?
Lupin, yes, or Lupin, as the
Lupin.
French actually pronounce it. But yep, that has been nominated in the same category as One Division,
I would have
as in Squid Show, sorry, for
I
Best
was
TV
low key just
Series.
hoping that Lupin was gonna get a nomination. I'm glad it did though, because I
Oh yeah,
like that.
Lupin's in there, man. Lupin's in there. Insecure. Okay, so Insecure's been nominated. So I say Insecure. Issa Rae has been nominated, Best Actress in a TV Series. That's
I
cool.
recently started watching Insecure.
Same, same, same.
Nah,
Season 1 and 2.
yeah, I'm only on season two.
Oh, what are your thoughts? It doesn't sound very.
No. I'm only on season two. I'm like I need to catch up. I love the show. The show's dope.
Oh yeah, cool. I love I like the first season. I can see why it's a popular show, man. It's
Mm,
really cool. I like it. Um, I already mentioned Lady Gaga.
yeah, Lady
Best
Gaga,
actress.
The
Yeah,
House of
cool.
Gucci.
Oh, Dune is kind of lacking. Okay, sorry. Best film nominated for best film drama
Yeah.
along with King Richard. Cool, and best score.
Okay.
As
Cool.
expected.
Yep. Visual effects.
I can't see that there is an award for that in this list. I
Hmm.
don't think. Yeah, I don't think the
I
Golden
don't think
Globes
they've ever done
celebrates
that.
that.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't think I remember them ever doing that.
They're more into celebrating the actual show as a whole end
Not the.
performances. So the
Mm,
technical awards, you're not really gonna get in this. I'm seeing you're gonna get there is technical. You get maybe the score, which I just mentioned, but yeah, the Oscars covers all of that. Oscars and BAFTAs for sure. But yeah, man, that is like a very high level view of um the nominations. Probably gonna discuss it a bit more on the next one, if you remember.
yeah,
But yeah, man, look at as I said, I love me award seasons. I love it.
yeah, it should be good. When do the Oscar ones come out though?
The Oscar ones, that is a good question. It always comes out in the new year. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
a month before the actual ceremony.
So like January.
So yeah, by latest by end of January, latest.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, looking forward to it
What do you think is going to
nonetheless.
happen in the Oscar? Who do you think is going to get nominated for things in the Oscar? Like just your basic guess off the top of your head
Well, that's
in
the
your
other
favorite
good thing.
categories.
My favorite categories. Yeah, I was going to say that's the other good thing about these early nominations for Golden Globes. It kind of gives an indicator of where later awards in other ceremonies are going to go.
Yeah.
So Dune for sure is going to be in
Yep.
the mix for the technical awards 100%.
Yep.
That film looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The score, um,
Score, costume design.
costume design, yeah, or it has to win for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
know we're talking about nominations, but in terms of winning, it's going to win for that. It
Yeah,
has to,
for sure, for
for
sure.
sure. King Richard, Will Smith will definitely get a Best Actor nomination.
Okay.
Best
Okay.
lead, best actor in the lead role. That is.
I hope for actress she gets nominated. The mother, I forget her name, Adjuana Ellis. The mother.
Ooh, I don't know. You know,
I want her to. I
I
don't think she
know, I
will, but I
know,
want her to.
I know. I don't know if she will. She deserves. You're right. Because we discussed on the last episode her performance, and it was really good. She has several great moments and just quality
Hmm.
performance. So that's a lot. It's a bit of a long shot in my eyes.
It might
It's
be.
deserved, but it's a bit of a long shot
Mm,
because I'm sure there's so many strong performances, but we'll see.
if I get to the end of this homework and I don't see one that tops it, I'll agree.
Mm. Oh my days, you're gonna riot. What the hell? This is fixed. This is corrupt.
This is bullshit. Boo this man.
But off the top of my head, there's actually I'm seeing interesting. So have you seen Cruella?
Yeah. What's that
With
nominated for?
So Emma Stone's been nominated for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy.
Cruella,
I wouldn't have
Cruella.
thought she was good in it. She was
She was
good, but
good,
yeah.
but not maybe for Golden Globes. But if she gets an Oscar nomination for that, I'm sorry, that's rigged.
Hmm.
That's rigged. Because that film was not great. It was unnecessary.
Ooh, hang on a minute. Let me go back to your point. Let me go back to your point about Anjanu Ellis. She has actually been nominated in the
Hey,
Golden Globes in the Best Supporting Actress in any motion picture. So she's in the
yo,
mix.
yo! I should have put
This
money
is
on
not as
that.
long shot. Yeah, you should have. You might have to.
I make predictions, people. I'm here all day, working from home.
For real, man. And I'll tell you what, I haven't seen the rest of these films, but actually, I'm not going to say anything because I was about to be like, the competition doesn't look too great, but I have to see the films first. I can't
Wait
just,
till you see the
yeah,
scenes, bro. Wait till you got the scenes
I
in your
gotta
head.
see them. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, she's in there. She's in
Mm.
the mix. She's in the mix. So it's not
Okay.
as long. It's not as much of a long shot as I initially thought. So yeah, man. Kirsten Dunst in The Power of the Dog. This is the same category I'm speaking from.
Okay.
Catriona Balfe in Belfast. Ariana DeBose in West Side Story, and Ruth Negga in Passing, which I actually watched. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
You know what? She's in with a shout.
I would have thought that Kristen Stewart would have been nominated for that other one she did
Oh,
recently.
that Diana film,
Spencer, right?
Spencer, where she played Princess Diana. That
Mm.
got a lot of hate, you know.
Did it? I thought it got praise. I thought she did great in
So
that,
it
didn't
got
she?
praise from critics, but fans didn't like it.
Why
Apparently,
didn't
they
they like
thought
it?
I've seen it. I've seen the film,
Do you like it?
and it's well made. It's a well made film, but it's not what you expect. So there's a lot of fictional stuff in it, dramatizations where she kind of has
Yeah.
visions and that kind
Wait.
of thing. Where
Oh no, she has visions,
yeah, of
and it's a
things that just
biopic, right?
yeah, it's like it's not what you
Oh,
expect from a biopic. In this kind of biopic, you expect something like. Did you ever see that film with Colin Firth? He won an Oscar for it.
the King's Speech.
Yeah, with him and Barbosa, Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Rush.
Rush. Yeah, that was grounded.
Yeah, that's the word. This wasn't very grounded.
Ah,
That's the problem, and I think it subverted fans' expectations in the wrong way, and that's. I mean, I'm gonna look it up on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Spencer, the audience reaction, and yep, as I said, the critics like it. 83% score from the
83.
critics. 83. However, the audience only 52% like it, and
Uh,
that does mean it's like the Brexit result, isn't it?
yeah.
That was the actual Brexit result. 52% does mean more fans like it than they don't, but that is a significant difference. Like literally, just over 30% less than the critic score. So fans just didn't like it. I I was watching it and I was like, this isn't the film I expect. It's not terrible, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a grounded biopic, but it wasn't. So
That's why I was actually more intrigued in. I don't. As soon as you said visions, I was like, no.
yeah,
I got
just
enough
having
of that from
these.
Dune, and that wasn't even a biopic.
Oh man, yeah. So I can see why it's not getting that fan love. Not sure why it's not getting the award nominations though, because the critics do like it. But oh well, more space for other films.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. As I said, we're gonna be talking about where award season is well and truly underway. So we're gonna be discussing award season on future episodes more for
Mm.
sure. For sure.
I'm so happy that I got that prediction right. I genuinely didn't know. I just
Mm.
hoped.
Literally, that's how. Literally, because they just dropped today, so I was just scrolling through the list and I just couldn't see her name, and then you mentioned it, and then we moved on. I was like, wait a minute, she's there. She is there.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Right, right, right. Sonic 2. We were speaking about Idris Elba before,
Yeah.
and he's been cast as Knuckles in
Knuckles.
Sonic 2. Now, the first Sonic, we went on record saying it is actually relatively one of the better.
Video game adaptations. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
it
It
is.
is.
It just is, man. Jim Carrey was really good in it. I liked his performance for sure.
Jim Carrey's got
Sonic,
that energy, bro.
yep, 100. Dr. Eggman. And this Sonic film that was released, that Sonic film, it has a special place in my heart because it did something that not a lot I don't think I've seen before, which
Hmm.
was they listened to the
They
fans.
listened to the fans.
Do you remember that first?
That thing looked like it
What
was
was that?
out of Jumanji.
Back in there.
It looked horrible. I was scared every time it moved his face.
It looked the eyes. It was the eyes, wasn't it?
It was the eyes, it was the proportion, it wasn't Sonic.
They tried to be too different. They tried to divest
They
too
tried
much
to
from the video
ground
game.
they
Yeah.
tried to ground the video game about
It's like,
a fast hedgehog. Don't do that.
yeah. It's like that's an listen, I love Christopher Nolan and what he did with the Batman franchise.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since there's been this weird thing going around in Hollywood where directors franchises need to be grounded. No man. It worked for Batman. It worked so well for Batman. But other franchises don't need this
They
grounding that
don't
Christopher
need
Nolan
that.
introduced in 2005. I
They
mean, damn,
don't
man.
need that. They do it sometimes it works well because they did it with Arrow in season 1.
Yeah.
And that was calm.
It
But you
works
don't
well with things that aren't so supernatural. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So Batman doesn't have any powers. It could happen in real life somewhat. Arrow doesn't have any powers. A lot of stuff in there could happen in real life. Sonic, come on, man.
But
There's no need to ground it.
they grounded Man of Steel though. I mean, they grounded Superman in Man of Steel, but
No,
he's smart.
I thought that had the perfect blend of being grounded and supernatural because it was grounded in terms of it being, a character story. You saw probably the best representation of Superman's human side,
Mm.
growing up with his family, and then that final battle with him and Zod at the end, where they just ripped the city to shreds. That was as supernatural as it gets, and
Yeah, for
everything in
real.
between. So I thought it had the right balance, but yeah, there's no need to do this for Sonic, man.
Mm.
Goodness sake! So I'm so happy they went back. They took the L. They incurred all those extra costs. I
Yep.
do feel sorry for the animators who had
I
to.
do too, but
Yeah,
still, it's appreciated. You create something great. You create the first, probably the only video game adaptation that actually works on screen so far. I'm hopeful for the future now because you made that change.
exactly. And it was the first film that I think, because we always say, well, I always say, Twitter kind of isn't real life.
No,
It's just lots of people talking on there, there's random thoughts and whatnot. But this pressure from Twitter is, I think, unless I'm missing a really clear example, the first example where pressure was applied online by fans and studios actually took notice and changed the film significantly.
it's
Unless I'm
true.
missing, I can't think of any other example. So yeah, man, it has a special place in my heart because they listen to the fans, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequel, which we saw the first clip from, the first trailer from, we saw the first images of Knuckles, voiced by Idris Elba.
I can think of one example. Sorry, I was trying to rack my brain to think of it as a movie that did
I'm
change.
sure. I'm sure there is one
It
out there.
changed it, but it didn't make the film any better.
Ah,
X Men Apocalypse. They changed Apocalypse from purple to blue, but that ain't made no difference.
the color wasn't the issue, man.
The color was not
He
the
still
issue.
looked like a Power Ranger villain.
Exactly. I remember that meme when it came out. He did look like a villain for Power Rangers.
Man, that film.
Anyway,
It had a great opening sequence and then just kind of went downhill from there. But
it had a
it
good.
is what it is.
You can't win them all.
Indeed. But yeah, I for one, I'm looking forward to Sonic 2.
Do I look like I need your power? Where are my manners? Sonic
Oh,
meet Knuckles. That bit got me hyped. And there's also a bit inside the trailer that got me hyped, but it refers to TikTok as well. There's a TikToker who commentates his fights the way, just to commentate. You can say,
well, like as in the way you commentate a boxing match and stuff.
yeah, it's like ooh, counter, left, right.
Oh
Oh, here
man.
comes that combo sandwich. And one of the things he says, and I always associate it, is that he says "return to sender" when he's say it's a fight scene in like Kung Fu Panda, like when the tiger guy he escapes from the prison. And he's fighting mad people. He's just commentating, and he throws one of the explosives back at the prison, not the prisoners, the guards. And then he just says, "Ha! Return to sender." And Sonic says the exact same thing in the trailer. I was like, wait, hold up, that's suspicious. Is TikTok influencing the films of today?
Listen, it will do in the future. It absolutely will do. We've seen films. We've seen films made on like FaceTime. You remember that film Searching?
Yeah, I
A
love that
lot of
film.
it was done through oh jeez, I'm showing my age
Zoom,
here.
Skype.
Nah, not even
Uh,
Skype. What's the thing? Apple iMessage.
Face.
iMessage.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Yeah,
I say
iMessage.
FaceTime and Host as
Jeez.
well.
Host, yep.
Host
So
was
they're
on
gonna
Zoom.
be there is a TikTok film coming in the future for real.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I'm ready
Like a
for that, man.
combination of different TikToks for sure.
I
But
don't see how a TikTok film will work. The attention spans of people are ridiculous. Like 15 seconds. That's all it takes.
boy, it's coming. It's coming.
I've
But
seen some mad
yeah,
combinations. People stitch together and they just like singing like lines or something all together, or they're playing instruments in like synchronicity. I don't know how to say that
or
word properly.
synchronicity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
And then what? So if you combine them all together, they make like a full song and stuff.
Yeah. There's this one guy.
Ah,
He was on trumpet. This guy was laying down a beat on his beat machine, and this guy just rapped over it. And it was
nice.
something. Okay, yeah, I could see a TikTok movie. I just pitched it. That's
It's
the
coming,
beginning.
man.
That's the intro.
That is the actual intro. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah, man. Aquaman 2 wrapped up
Aquaman
filming.
2 wrapped up. Yeah.
Looking forward
Yeah.
to that. I heard Jason Momoa sustained a few injuries on this set. It's
Man.
like it's quite. So it seems a lot more physical than the first one apparently, and he sustained a few bumps and bruises. So I was like, damn,
Yeesh.
that's dedication. But
Mm.
I'm looking forward to the second one. There's a bit of controversy in it because Mira, the actress who plays Mira, is involved in a bit of off-screen controversy
Oh, the
with
whole Johnny Depp
Johnny
thing.
Depp. Yeah, and a lot of fans of Aquaman were just calling for her not to be in the sequel, but I guess she is, and they're going ahead with it. So we'll
All right
see.
then. All
We'll
right,
see.
cool. I'm not
Mhm.
rooting for a character just yet.
We'll see.
Funny enough, relating to this, trailer for the third Fantastic Beast film came out today, and
Ah,
they
yes.
replaced Johnny Depp with Madsen Michelson.
Oh yeah, Mads
Mickelson.
Mikkelsen as
Mickelson, yeah.
Grindelwald.
Yeah.
I
He
haven't
looks.
seen the trailer. Have you?
I have. I saw it before this. Yeah.
First
It's
of all,
fun.
did you like the first two?
No. No. It was bland. Mediocre.
Oh,
It was so
they were in it.
mediocre. It was a money grab. It's like the Hobbit vibes. Like, nah, I don't.
Yeah,
Nah.
you know what it is. The first Fantastic Beasts, because I'm a big fan of the Harry Potter franchise. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed it a lot. So you go into this one, and you're willing for it. You're so willing for it to be good,
Mm-hmm.
and you're watching it, and you're fighting yourself hard. It's like, no, this is good. It's good, right, guys? It's good, right?
Guys.
Yeah. You're just going through the film, and it finishes, and you're like, huh, was
That's
that good?
all right. I'm gonna name this phenomenon because that happened to me with this film, Star Wars when it came back,
Oh,
and
which one? Force Awakens.
yeah, Force Awakens, and it happened with probably with the one we just mentioned at the beginning, Rebootitis. That's what it's called. When you want it to be
Rebootitis.
so good
Hmm.
at the beginning of coming back from like a long hiatus you never thought they'd come back from, and yeah, it just falls flat.
Yeah, it's
It
not a
never
nice feeling.
captures it again. Like,
It doesn't, man. And I'm trying to. Sometimes I do think about him. Like, is it because we've grown up? Is it the nostalgia is just gone, or
it's
what
because
is
we're
it?
different. I guess it's because we're different people, different directors as well. It could be as well.
There's some
Different.
films. Do you ever like think about some of your favorite films, and you're like, man, I'm so glad I didn't watch that for the first time now. Lord of the Rings comes to mind. Like, I'm so glad I didn't watch Lord of the Rings for the first time now, because I I will never know the answer to this. I don't know if I'd love it as much as I did back then. It's a masterful trilogy, but
Hmm. I I do get that
mm,
sometimes. I think maybe nostalgia plays in a lot as well, though, with these films, and that's okay. That's not that can be seen as a bias, but it doesn't have to be if there's no like argument to be had. You just like what you like. Yeah.
it's true. It's true. But yeah, these Fantastic Beasts films, the second one was
Oh,
so boring.
oh
Oh my
my
goodness.
goodness!
Now
How
this
you
is
make
I should
magic
caveat
boring,
saying I haven't read the books. I haven't.
bro? Okay, there's one book, and it's actually just a guide to hunting fantastic beasts. There's no plot. The plot is completely movie
What?
and consulted by J.K. Rowling, I think.
All right, that's why then.
So yeah, don't worry about reading the book, bro.
There's a
Trust me.
reason J.K. Rowling just writes books and doesn't write scripts and isn't involved in movie making. Just
Yes,
stick
sir.
to books.
Stick to
There's
the
a big
books.
skills gap between writing books and writing scripts. That's why it's a completely different thing. So we'll see. I'm not excited at all for this third one.
Nah,
At
you haven't
all.
even seen the trailer. I have,
Yeah.
and I'm still the same level as you. I'm just not excited.
The only thing that intrigues me is, I like Mads Mikkelsen as an actor.
I
He's
think he could actually
been,
kill that role. I think he
yeah,
could.
because I mean, come on, Casino Royale as Le Chiffre. He was
Mm-hmm.
just amazing, and it's just been great since. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I'll watch it. It's gonna be there. I'll watch it, but the hype just isn't there.
You know what? I didn't
isn't
even
there?
recognize some of the characters. I was like, oh yeah, you were in the second one. I vaguely remember your face. I want to say Ignatius. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know you.
Ignatius.
I don't know. Something. I was trying to think of a wizard name, and that just came to mind.
What from Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Grindelwald, Dumbledore,
Let's not give these films any more attention,
Newt.
man. This is
Yeah,
not
man.
worth it.
Those ones.
It's not.
But you were talking. We were talking about Marshall Ali earlier. You know his Blade and his. He's getting a co-star we're big fans of, Mr. Delroy Lindo.
Roy Lindo.
He's in final talk to join. You know the MCU rendition of Blade. So
I want
yeah,
him to
man.
be what's that guy from? Whistler? His partner in do you remember the Wesley Snipes one? He had that guy, he was like
Oh right, not
his
the Ryan Reynolds role.
no, like the one who's been consistent throughout all three, the old guy.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it is
The,
Whistler.
yeah. I
But
think
yeah, I want him to be that version of Whistler for Mahershala Ali's Blade. I think that'd be cool.
Whistler. Let me check.
It's something with a W, I'm sure. You know, I'm
Yeah,
gonna clamp
it's
down.
Whistler. It's Whistler.
I
You're
clamped down before you said that. You got that on
you
record.
you were correct.
Alright.
Abraham Whistler.
That's got great potential because he has that energy, man. That I feel like he could work in the MCU
Mm,
because he's got the intensity, but he can be very humorous too, even when he's not even acting in a film. So I feel like I would blend well in the MCU.
for real. And just as a side note, I really loved an interaction I saw with Wesley Snipes on Twitter where I think a fan asked him what he thought about Marshall Ali being Blade, and
What did you
you
say?
know, oh, he just said he's gonna be great. So I just like that endorsement he got. It's really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, Matrix 4 is coming out
Are you a
this
big fan
month.
of Matrix?
I was saying to my friends over the weekend that everyone seems to forget the dip in quality the second and third one had, especially the third one.
That's what I've heard. I've only seen the
Everyone
first
seems to
one.
forget. Yeah, you've only seen the first one, then don't see the rest. Don't see the rest.
That's exactly what everyone else keeps telling
Yeah,
me.
don't see the rest.
But
Save
what if I miss
yourself.
something? What if I miss something in this new one?
Nah, this new one. See, the thing about these reboots is they need to cater to new and old audiences. So there should be enough in there where, even though you haven't seen the sequels to that first one, which is widely acknowledged as the one everyone loves, there should be enough in there, enough callbacks to the first one for you to understand what's happening in this fourth one. So for
Okay.
sure. But yeah, that's coming out this month. But there's one thing that's been happening, and it's been happening this year. It's coming out in the cinemas the same day it's coming out on HBO Max. So it's
Huh.
literally going to be on the small screen and the big screen from the same day, and that's so harmful to the box office. Like, especially at this time of year when it's cold and whatnot,
That's around
people might
Christmas
just
time
be like,
too. Yeah.
yeah, people might just be like,
Nah, stick it on a telly. Put
yeah,
it on a
stick up
telly.
Nutella, stick up Nutella. So yeah, that's a bit harmful to it, but I'll be checking it out. I'll be checking it out for sure.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I know I'll watch it. I'm not hyped, but I'm interested.
Okay, all right. Now, unless you got any burning topics, I'm gonna get into interesting slash fun questions.
I don't think I've got anything else I wanted to talk about.
To be honest, there's so many
Nah,
happenings
you know what?
in
I
the
kind of
world
want
of
to.
movies.
I know I would do these scenarios because I liked it last time.
Mm.
Actually, made
The
me
thing
think of
is,
them.
there's so many things going on in the world of movies. We just pick out stuff that's like popped out at us, like the Golden Globe nominations. Can't miss that, for example.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
just
man,
important, man. We need to cover that. We actually needed to like have this discussion to get
it's
that
gotta
out.
be done. It's gotta be done. Right. What? So the first question is, what is the most boring movie you've ever seen?
I can only give one answer, right?
You can give two.
Okay. When I say boring, I say you put me to sleep. Boring.
So try and try not to include films where you fell asleep simply
Oh,
because you were tired, rather than it being boring, kind of thing.
mm, mm, the only one I can think of right now, and maybe it's because I think the book made it work better, is Little Women. I watched that with no prior knowledge about
Oh, you know
anything.
what? I just remembered you telling me how boring you
It
found
was
that.
really boring, but I bet it's a great read. But it was really boring to me. I was really trying, and I didn't fall asleep that whole film. I was really focused, but I was just like, and I don't know if this was for me, man. But I'm trying. I'm trying. But yeah, that film was boring to me.
I hear you, man. So that's number one, Little Woman.
Um, I don't think I can. I don't think of another one because that one made me fall asleep as well. I'm not going to include that in this one. That's the one that comes to mind. Little Women.
I hear you. I hear you, man. I've seen some boring, boring, boring films, man. One of them we actually kind of touched on just before this segment. Fantastic Beasts 2. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to
Who care? Who the hell
cares.
cares?
If you're ever struggling to sleep, stick that film on
Honestly,
and it should cure you. If you got insomnia, stick Fantastic Beasts 2 on. Should help you. Should definitely help you.
just as a because you and me, how we grew up on Harry Potter, it hurts to see something. Not it doesn't hurt that much, but it does kind of hurt when they change something to the canon. Where they made what's his face Ezra Miller's character, what's his name,
Credence.
Credence, lovely name, Credence. They made Credence the brother of Dumbledore when he only had like one brother and one sister. That's canon. Why'd they change the stuff for the sake of selling toys?
Honestly,
um
man.
yeah, yeah, that was just my little side tangent about that one, but yeah,
I
that was a
hear you.
boring ass film.
Second boring film I've seen is actually by Christopher Nolan. Dunkirk. That film bored the hell out of me. And I'll tell you what, the only reason I stayed awake in the cinema, I've said this before, there's loud explosions. This guy,
Doom.
those were the cheat codes. He did it on purpose because he must have watched it back and be like, damn, it's kind of boring. Let me just go back and sound editing and,
Just add a few
turn it
dB
up.
here.
And that made me more annoyed at Tenet, by the way, because I'm like, so you do know how to make films loud, but you chose not to for Tenet. It's like, it was boring, man. There are a few good scenes in it. There's a scene with Harry Styles where they're in this sinking submarine or some sort of craft, and it's sinking, it's filling up with water, and they have to escape. That bit was interesting, but that was it. The rest of the film was just so boring. I just couldn't, man.
Ah, man.
And when I say boring, I don't. So films where it's just no action and you know no exciting sequences. That's not my definition of boring. I've watched
Hmm.
so many films where it's literally dialogue all the way through, but it's so compelling. The story is
Yeah.
interesting. The characters are interesting. It's really good acting, and those are more fun to watch than some of the most explosion-filled films like Transformers
Yeah.
sequels. Those are filled with all the spectacles, but they're just kind of boring, to be honest.
Mm,
So I've seen. So that's not my definition of boring, where there's no action. No, it's just the way it doesn't grip me, man.
okay, I can think of one more.
Let's hear it. Let's
And
hear it.
this film is very well received. It's well
Oh,
recognized, but I just don't understand it.
you're about to upset some people.
I don't know. Maybe if you know this film, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I watched that during lockdown, right? And I
I've
have
heard that's
no
boring.
idea what I watched. All I
I've
saw
heard
was
that is very
imagery.
boring.
All I saw was imagery. It's the everyone knows this one scene. It's the one where you see like it's prehistoric times and you got like these ape people, which are meant to be like prehistoric humans, and they're just like like chilling around this empty prehistoric place, and then there's this big black obelisk. I don't know how you say that word.
Oh,
The big black
yeah.
stone
Mm-hmm.
just out of nowhere, and it looks well cut. It's it's rectangular. It's just standing upright, and they just walk up to it, and then that's meant to be like, and it apparently gives them gives the impression that it gives them like human intelligence, and they just
Oh.
pick up a stick and they start like using the stick for stuff, and it's playing that music. Dun 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 dun. Bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
yeah.
bam,
The
bam.
classic. That's a classic bit of music.
But that's the only bit of the film I got. Everything else sounded so weird. There was a big giant baby fetus in the sky in space next to the Earth. I was like, what?
What?
How did we get here? Yeah, you're confused too? I watched the film and I'm still confused.
What in the hell?
Bro, I don't know whose vision this was.
Good grief.
I don't
But
know.
yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? You're saying it's boring, and I kind of want to watch it, but I don't. So I might just find that scene and let's call it a day.
Bro, no, experience the weirdness and tell me what you experienced.
I might. I probably won't, but I might. I might. Especially honorable mention. There's one film. It came out in 2018, and this was getting so much awards buzz because you kind of triggered it in me when you said a film that's well received. Well, this one was well received by critics and whatnot. And I watched it, and the film is called Roma.
Oh yeah, I heard
Roma.
of Roma. I think I've seen Roma.
It was by Alfonso Cuarón.
It was on Netflix as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
Netflix now.
black and white.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember it's getting so much hype. Like literally, it's quite literally 96% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics. Then I watched it, and I couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it. This film was so boring. Oh, and no, it's not the black and white element. Seeing Schindler's List, that film was compelling as hell.
Oh hell yeah.
So it's not the black and white elements. It's not the lack of action. It's just I just couldn't get into it, man. That film was so boring.
Yeah, some people could say the same because it's kind of like it's like a slice of life kind of film, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be boring, man.
Yeah, it doesn't because prime example, Nomadland, not boring.
That's the thing. Nomadland, I actually went into it expecting to be bored, but the story was really interesting. When she went into the Amazon warehouse to work,
Mm-hmm.
you actually learned a bit about the life of this kind of people in America. I'm like, damn, this is
It's
interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
Zero action, zero spectacle and whatnot. Just a very good character story, and yeah, man, Frances McDormand definitely deserved an Oscar for that. So yeah, that's the most boring. Right, now to upset some people.
Oh.
Give me. I'm sure we have many, but we'll probably do this on a weekly basis. Actually, give me
Oh.
one of your extremely unpopular movie opinions. I'll start this one off if you need time to think about yours.
Yeah, I'm interested. What are you
My
gonna say?
unpopular movie opinion.
Yes.
It's kind of two in one.
Okay.
Batman vs Superman is good, and Jesse Eisenberg was really good as Lex Luthor. That is my. I know. I'm sorry. That sigh, that deep breath of air. I know.
Yo,
I
if
know.
we weren't family.
Might I slightly caveat that with the extended version of Batman vs Superman is the one I'm referring to here.
I was
is,
waiting for that. I was
yeah.
literally waiting for that at the edge
Oh,
of
yeah.
my seat.
Yeah.
You're about to catch
Extended
these hands,
version
bro.
is good. These virtual hands. I'll just be sitting here and I feel a spiritual slap.
You force choking you. I find your lack of faith. I
Wait.
find your lack of faith disturbing.
By the way, very random segment, but I was on YouTube and you get suggested videos based on stuff you watched before, and one of the videos that came up was Darth Vader scene in Rogue One.
Yeah.
My
That.
goodness, that was amazing.
Yo, I have never seen Vader that menacing before.
That is the single best Darth Vader scene in existence.
100%.
Because you mentioned a force choke, and I was like, oh, and I have to talk about this.
That scene that whole film was amazing, and that was literally the cherry on top. That was the cherry on top.
Yes. It's a fact you saw him use all his abilities.
Yeah.
Deflecting bullets with the lightsaber.
And you didn't get to see that in the original one as much because the technology and the stunt work probably
you see that more in
was.
the games than the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
and
was
you saw him take
agile.
all their guns. You see, literally everything you see in Star Wars Battlefront, you saw there in that like 1 minute clip or whatever.
Perfect.
It's amazing. You saw all his abilities. So yeah, slight segue just because you
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
Force
yeah. I
Choke.
had to appreciate that one scene. Going back.
Mm. But yeah, Batman vs Superman extended version is good in my opinion. And Jesse Eisenberg, I it's grown on me, man. He was
Mm.
brilliant. I'm sorry. I liked how bold he was with it.
Ah.
He just went through it with this weird way of talking. At first I was like, what is this guy
Ah,
doing? Yeah.
if you kill the bat, the red capes are coming.
I just
You
love
like
how
that?
bold
That's
he
your Lex
was.
Luthor. That's your Lex Luthor, my
And
guy.
I liked it. I liked how bold he was with it. He didn't
Eesh.
care about any previous renditions. It's kind of now. Please do not assassinate me for this. I'm not
Man,
in any way comparing the two, but the boldness was kind of similar, not on the same level, similar to Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger's
I'm,
attempt
I'm, I'm,
at the Joker. It wasn't the same level in terms of quality. Please do
I
not.
understand. I understand where you're coming from. I
Yeah,
do. I understand where you're coming from. In terms of the approach,
yeah. He
it
just
was
didn't
very
care
out
about.
there.
He's like, I don't. All right, so this is how Lex Luthor's been done before. All right, whatever. This is my Lex Luthor, and I appreciate that a lot. And for
Oh,
me,
that
he
was
pulled it
just so.
off.
It
He
was
pulled it
so
off.
cringy. Remember when he was like, "Here, take the gummy worm.
Oh
Here,
yeah.
take gummy bear. Here," and he pops it
Oh
into the
yeah. It
guy's
wasn't
mouth.
perfect. It wasn't perfect. I'll give him that, but
Whew.
it's a lot better than what people give him credit for. Is what I'm trying to say. So.
I'll say one thing just to add to your point. I'm not
Mm,
defending your point. I'm not agreeing with it, but I'm listening to it and I respect it. But this
mhm.
is one thing to add. The lines alone that he delivers in that film should be iconic.
Yes,
They should be iconic
they
because they are
really
very
should.
good lines.
His speech, mate, his speech between himself and Superman, not Clark Kent, but actual Superman, when he was
Hmm.
on top of the ship with the helicopter, and when he was literally um, awakening Doomsday. I just, it's that I rewatched it a few times. It's like, you know what? This isn't as bad as people say. So yeah, man, I dig it. It was a
And
it was a bold performance, and I'll give him a lot more credit than I first did because I remember hating Batman versus Superman when I first
everyone
watched it,
did.
and then they released the extended version, and then I don't know, maybe I've grown up now. I don't know, man. I watched that way back, but I appreciate Jesse Eisenberg's rendition of Lex
You
Luthor a
know
lot.
what? Thinking about it now, the way he did some of those lines, they were good.
Proper,
God
proper.
versus man, day versus
Yes,
night,
nights.
Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
Indeed.
God is good. And what did he say? He said, God is good. Now God is as good as dead. Bro, that's
Listen,
dope.
the
That's dope.
dialogue, and he dropped it so well. Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
dig it. I dig it. So that's my unpopular movie opinion. On
Okay.
to you, sir. If you have you come up with something?
I have, and I don't know if it's going to hate me to say, I'm just going to say it. Green Book was overrated.
Green Book.
Green Book was
You
overrated.
know what? You know the family of I forget his name. This is so bad.
What, the guy who played Aragorn?
No,
Whose family?
of the guy,
In the film?
the doctor,
Oh.
Don Shirley, Don Shirley.
Ah.
So the family actually agree with you. Did you know they
Oh,
didn't like the
cool.
film?
I did know they didn't like the film.
Yeah, they didn't like the film because it depicted this Tony Lip as kind of a hero. They're like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah, they always like do that with they can always do that when they're retelling a story of like real events.
I guess this is your opinion here is unpopular because it literally won an Oscar.
I know that's why I
Um,
don't agree with the Oscars all the time.
oh, same here, man.
Sometimes it's like we say it's Oscar bait, man. It's going for it fits the criteria of Oscar, but it doesn't fit my criteria. And that sounded very
Yeah,
presumptuous, but it's true.
I wouldn't even lie. When it comes to the Oscars, I'm more excited about it as a spectacle.
It is more of a spectacle,
The
yeah.
the actual award winning is so questionable a lot of the time.
Hmm.
I just love seeing all these celebs, these great actors and actresses in one place. It's just great to see, man. That's what I love about it mainly. But yeah, Green Book. It was a good film, though. I wouldn't even
It
lie.
was a good
Yeah.
film. It was not worth all the hype for me.
Mm.
No, it wasn't for me.
Did Mahershala Ali deserve his Oscar? Ooh, you
Yes.
paused
No, no.
for
I was
one
thinking. I
second.
was actually just trying to think rationally
Nah,
because
you
instinctually I
paused,
was.
man.
No, I was trying to remember the film. I'm not going to just say it because I like the actor. I'm going to think about the film and how he was
Okay,
in the film, and I'm going to give you an honest answer.
okay.
Yeah, he did. I think he did. I think he did. Of all the
Let
things in the film,
me.
he stood out the most to me, and the
Mm-hmm.
relationship he had with the with Viggo Mortensen's character. I can't remember his name. That those two stuck out to me the most, and I wouldn't have cared if I didn't care about. I wouldn't cared about the story if I didn't care about Mahershala Ali's character.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, he did.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I should be
So
a critic, man.
I was literally looking up, trying to find the winners for that year, so the nominations for that year for that category. Yep, just searching it up now. So he won for best lead actor.
But that
No,
wasn't his
best
first Oscar.
supporting. So he won best support. It wasn't his first Oscar. No, you got the first Oscar for Moonlight. Yeah. So looking at his fellow nominees, zero disrespect to any of the others, but it wasn't the strongest category that year. Won't even
Mm.
lie to you. The others were Adam Driver and Black Klansman. It was good, but
I
not as
liked
good.
him in that one.
I liked him too, but he wasn't better than Marshall Ali in Green Book.
Okay, I'll give you that. True.
Sam Elliott in A Star Is Born, the old dude.
Yep.
Richard E. Grant in Can You Ever Forgive Me, which I still haven't seen, by the way, so I can't comment on that. But
What
I
was
did
that one again?
see Sam Rockwell in Vice. He was George
Okay.
W. Bush, and
Oh, okay.
I saw segments of that, but I'd say yeah,
That
it was looking at his fellow nominees. It's a deserved win. It was a deserved win for sure.
okay.
Um,
Have we got time for one more scenario?
I mean, I'm down if you're down.
All right.
I've got a few here, man.
I got one. I thought of it on the
Oh yeah,
week.
let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it.
Okay. Because you and me recently been into biopics. If who do you want to see a biopic of?
Ooh, ooh.
Anyone. It can be. It doesn't have to be a political figurehead. It can be a footballer because I don't like football. It can.
Speaking of,
Mm,
I don't know if you know this. You might have heard this name. It's kind of a big name in football management. But I would love to see a biopic about a football manager called Jose Mourinho.
I've heard that surname before multiple
Yeah,
times.
he's like one of the most controversial figures in football management. He's one of those people. He always divides opinion, and I just his story where he worked as a translator in a Spanish football club, and the way he came up through the ranks and his style of management, how he speaks. Like I could send you so many videos of his interviews. But have you ever seen a clip of a guy saying, "I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak." That's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I reckon a Mourinho biopic would be great. I wasn't a fan of him when he managed my club because he was just not a good fit. But as a person, as a character, I reckon his biopic would be amazing and the perfect person to play him. I know this wasn't part of your question, but the perfect person to play him because sometimes you get these fan castings is the guy. What's his name? Pen something Pen. The guy from You.
Penn Badgley. I don't know how to say his
Yes, it
surname.
rings the
Something
bell.
like that.
Rings the bell.
I can spell it. I can't say it.
Penn Badgley. That's it. He is like a spitting image of young Mourinho. It'll be a
Okay.
perfect fit. So yeah, Penn Badgley as Mourinho in a biopic. Bring it on. I'd love to see that. What about you, good sir?
My one's a bit different. I don't know if you've ever seen this show. It's pretty old. Like it came out. Well, the first one came out in like the 50s or the 60s even. It's called The Twilight Zone.
I've heard of it. I've heard of the Twilight Zone for sure.
I'm a big fan of like anthology series. So this one is like the best one, like the most OG one. Scenarios, it's basically Black Mirror, but
Mm-hmm.
the twists are very supernatural, and it's every episode there's a different complete scenario and cast. For example, there's one example is an episode where this couple they have like they go to this bar and there's a slot machine. It's evil, it's possessed. It possesses the husband, and the moral of the story is that he ends up losing his wife, and each episode kind of ends like, and here is a man down on his luck. He had everything he wanted, but now he has nothing. Just another soul in the Twilight Zone. Bam, bam, bam. It ends like that. Each episode kind of ends that kind of way with a twist.
Okay.
And I want to find out because there are a few episodes around that time, obviously, where you saw a lot of black actors, but you did see some, and they did have some social issues that they brought up in the episodes. So I kind of want to, yep, exactly, racism, classism too. So I kind of want to find out more about the creator of the show, basically how he thought about the stories and what his mindset was kind of like when he was making this kind of stuff. I think it'd be kind of interesting.
Was it Rod Serling? Is it
Rod Serling? Yeah.
Rod Serling. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
We have both very different answers. I like that. Okay. I don't know if I think out of both of us, whose biopic do you think stands more chance of being created?
Oh, you 100%. You didn't even know who this person was until I told you.
Slightly. And like, I mean, you saw King Richard. It's very easy. Okay, not easy is the wrong word. There's a lot of footage which would have helped Will Smith for sure. And it's the same with Jose Mourinho. He has a lot of extravagant interviews where he's just talking crazy. And it's like, I can't believe he's saying this. And he's a character, man. I tell you, he's an absolute character. He would make for a great film. But yeah, man. Again, I love these talks. I love them. Let's keep doing them.
Big time, man.
But I think our next. So this is our last one before we both see Spider-Man.
See, we waited the whole episode without talking about Spider-Man.
Yep, that's the beauty of film, man. There's just so much going on. Much going on. But yeah, it is officially Spider-Man week. The day we're recording this is the last one we're recording before Spider-Man. So yeah, man.
I'm hyped. I can't wait.
I'm very hyped. I am. That's what I guess. Might as well talk about it. The first reactions are apparently going to be tonight. First reactions. So I am. Please don't send me anything. I'm actually going to go off socials. I'm seeing it Wednesday morning, so I just have to stay off socials for a day. Which if I can't do it, then I have a problem. But
yeah,
I'm going to stay off socials for the whole of. This is Monday. I'm going to stay off socials all of Tuesday. And I'll be back after I see the film. First thing Wednesday morning.
It's got to be done.
Yeah. So
you're watching it in the morning. I'm watching it literally at midnight.
You're watching it midnight, as in Wednesday/Thursday.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. I won't send you my reaction then. I'm not going to send you my reaction unless you. Do you want the thumbs up or down, or not even that?
You know what? Give me thumbs up. As many thumbs up as you want. That gives me an indication. But I am expecting at least one thumb up.
Okay. Cool.
But if you tell me anything, this podcast is over.
You mean
yo,
that Batman dies in it? Oh yeah, sure.
I almost disconnected from this call. I almost disconnected. Anyway, I'm going to say it now. Yeah. Until next time, we are out. Let me do it.
All right.
You. No, you've ruined it. Let's get out of here.
Peace out.